It's 105 top speed, but it's very innocent how it came
How
up.
fast you did the project?
Oh, yeah. So so we were in a meeting, we were talking about a new ad campaign, and somebody said, well, we don't have the legacy of our competitors like Mercedes-Benz, BMW. We don't have the legacy. And somebody else said, well, do we need a legacy? Because what we're doing today is our history. The things we're bringing to market with autonomous drive and those kind of things, that's going to be our legacy. And somebody said, well, but what if we were around 70 years ago? What would a car look like from Infiniti? And so we texted our head designer. He's having lunch right now, but we literally texted him. He got the text the next morning, and he's like, oh my God, I love this idea. And so he started, all we wanted was a sketch. That's literally all we wanted. And that was going to be kind of inspiration for us to continue on what we were doing. And then he sketched it out. Some other designers saw it, and they took it upon themselves to continue working on the car. Then they talked to the engineers. The engineers go, okay, this is how we can do it. And then the engineers talked to the plant. The plant said, we're going to volunteer our time to do it. And so there's a warehouse next door to our oldest plant in the Renault Nissan system. There's a warehouse next door, and the guy started building it. And everything you see on this car is completely, there's no dies. So everything is hand formed. So the same old school guys that, we're one of the largest manufacturers of cars in the world, but there's still these guys that love building cars one at a time, and so they volunteer their time, and everything's been hand hammered out. Even these body panels here, they're all formed out of metal, and then but it's modern mechanical, so it's electric, so that it's powered, it's rear drive, so there's an electric motor behind the driver's head, and then the batteries are from our Q50 hybrid, and so they're normally mounted obviously widthwise in the trunk of the car. So we took those and mounted them longitudinally in the hood. And two of my favorite things of the car is the brakes. So they look like old school drums, but they're actual, they're regenerative brakes for the batteries. So they charge the batteries when you apply the brakes. So they look like drums, but they're not. And then the other thing is it was really thought out to be completely in the 1940s. If you were designers and engineers, from the 40s, how would you do things? So that's not actually our logo. We don't do it 3D. But if you're back in the 40s, you would do it, kind of an Art Deco way. So everything is really imagined if everybody's from the 40s. And so that's completely one of my favorite things about the car. And the other thing that you'll notice too, and this is all hand formed, is notice this piece right here, this piece of the grill. It's one piece that goes all the way down the side of the car. So it's really subtle, but
This is a pure electric, no hybrid.
yes, it is. Hello, this is Kyle. Hello.